The psalmist asked for intervention by asking God to send prosperity, by asking God to save. And you see, that verse, Psalm 118, verse 25, also affirms our faith. It's an affirmation of our faith in God's power to change circumstances and to provide what seems impossible. Because sometimes certain things that we are trusting God for, in the eyes of men, seem so impossible. But remember what Jesus said. He said, with men these things are impossible, but not with God. With God all things are possible. Hallelujah. So Isaiah 48 verses 17 also gives us guidance and prosperity, which declares, thus says the Lord. Isaiah 48 verse 17, thus says the Lord, your Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel. I am the Lord your God, who teaches you to profit, who leads you in the way you should go. What is the understanding here? God's longing not only to intervene, but also to stir his people up towards prosperity. We must embrace it. We must embrace his guidance. He teaches us to profit. This is a promise from God. And the promise is that God will teach us to profit in whatever we do, whatever he has assigned us to do. So the promise that God teaches us to profit underscores his interest in our success, in our well-being. He's interested. So divine guidance is crucial for making decisions that lead to breakthroughs and prosperity. We should be guided. We should seek divine guidance. We should seek the Lord in a way that he leads us into what we should do. And when that happens, you begin to walk in his ways. We will be led by God, which implies following his instructions, following his principles, following his commandments, and there will be an assurance that prosperity will be received. Yes, it's not joke. It's not joke. Because when we adhere to divine guidance, we are ensured that the prosperity we desire will be received. Not at the expense of our spiritual integrity. Now, let me give us some few key principles as we run up for prayer. Principles for divine intervention. Number 1, faith and persistence. Faith and persistence. That is the principle number 1 for divine intervention. And you've got to understand this. Please, you've got to understand this. Like the psalmist, believers must approach God with persistent faith, believing in his ability to intervene on their behalf. Without this, we won't have divine intervention. Number 2 key principle is obedience. Obedience is better than sacrifice. How do you understand that? Be obedient to every instruction of God, every command from the Lord. Follow God's guidance as outlined in the scriptures that we have read so far. The ones you know, the ones you will find out. It involves obedience to his word, which is very foundational for receiving divine blessings. And then holistic prosperity. Biblical prosperity encompasses not just material wealth, but also spiritual, emotional, and physical well-being. That is biblical prosperity. It's not what they preach as prosperity gospel. No. So we need a divine intervention that aims at holistic prosperity that honors God. We are not looking for what we are looking for just to prove that, of course, we have also arrived. No, it is for kingdom purpose, because we carry a kingdom dream. We carry a dream for the kingdom. So your understanding of